Welcome back to the channel, folks. JD here again with another quick car finance related video for you. This is just a very quick overview of how the Facebook group worked really well for one of the channel's subscribers yesterday. I won't mention his name, but I have checked and made sure it's okay for me to talk about this. So essentially, this chap was buying a car. It was a used car, it was 9.9% APR, and it was advertised with a £400 finance deposit allowance and 2 years free servicing. So it was quite a good deal. And he received his quote, and something about it just didn't seem to add up. And so he flagged it on the Facebook group. He ran the figures through the spreadsheet. Do email me to find out how you can get a copy of the latest version of the spreadsheet if you haven't already done so. And something didn't quite add up. So he wanted people on the Facebook group to comment, and I obviously did. And it just shows you why it's always, and I cannot emphasize this enough, always vital to really check any finance quote that you're given, just to make sure that it adds up. Because as you'll see in a minute, this dealer had made a mistake, apparently, and they had forgotten to add on the £400 deposit allowance. So essentially, what happened was, I hope you can see all this on the screen. If you look at the lower right-hand screen, this wasn't the car that this chap purchased, but this was how it was kind of advertised. This was the format of the advert. And as you can see here at the top, I hope you can see this, it says £400 FDA, which I presume stands for Finance Deposit Allowance, and 2 years free servicing. So it was clearly in there. And when he received his quote, this is what he'd placed on the Facebook group here, so the middle of the screen that says quote 2. Cost of car lot, I've switched it. Let's go back. Cost of car 15,695. Deposit of 0. So the chap himself wasn't actually putting a deposit in at all, but they have clearly said there, look, finance contribution £400. 48 months of 275.87. Guaranteed future value of 6,923 and a total amount payable of 25,640. And he was querying whether this £400 had been included in this quote. So the way to check this, a couple of things actually. First of all, make sure on the spreadsheet here, look, that you are putting in the correct amount of monthly payments. So as I've said countless times before, if it's a 48-month agreement, double check, is it actually 48 equal payments with month 49 being where the future value lies, or is it 47 equal monthly payments and month 48 where the final value lies? Because it can obviously affect the monthly payment. So the first thing I told this chap to do was make sure that he was putting in the correct amount of months into the spreadsheet, because that will skew the results. And as it clearly says on here, it's 48 times 275.87. Guaranteed future value 6,923, total amount payable 25,640. So the first thing to check is kind of to reverse engineer this and make sure it actually adds up. So all you've got to do, look, is go, okay, well, it's 48, so 48 times 275.87, which gives you 13,241.76, and then we just add on the guaranteed future value. Okay, so 6,923. That equals 21,640.76. And look what they've got. They've got total amount payable 25,640.76. So it actually looks like, rather than taking the £400 off the cost of the car, and they've added it on at the other end. So really, it's completely wrong. And another way to check it, look, is, and what this chap did is went over to the spreadsheet, look. So we're going to put in 15,694, a deposit allowance of 400, everything else, guaranteed future value the same, 9.9 APR, 48 equal payments, comes out at 265.94 or thereabouts. Okay, so he was saying, well, okay, surely I should be paying 265 a month and not 275 a month that they're quoting me. And he's absolutely right. And basically what they'd done is forgotten to take off the £400. So rather than taking it off to make the total credit amount 15,295, they were kind of basing it on this amount to get to 275 a month, and then adding on the £400 the other end onto the total amount payable. Another way to check it, and I've said this before, always check the total amount of credit. And if you look at this box here, and again I've switched it, if you look at the box here, look, this was the quote. I hope you can see this, but it says the total amount of credit, look, 15,694. That should be 15,294, or I don't know why they've got 294, because I think it was 95. So that should be 15,294 or 15,295. So actually, this chap was borrowing the total purchase price of the car. The £400 had never come off it. The total amount borrowed, if we look at the spreadsheet, look, should be 15,294. Not 15,694. So I'm really pleased, because through the channel, through the Facebook group, this chap was able to phone the dealer back again and go, hang on a minute, I'm not sure that you've taken off this £400. And they apparently said to him, oh yeah, sorry sir, we forgot, we made a mistake. So he's now £10 a month better off for 4 years. So really pleased, really good news story, and I just wanted to share that with you to make sure that you check everything carefully, because apparently this dealer had made a mistake. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you. Do, as I say, continue to follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification. I'm trying to get at least 3 or 4 videos out a week at the moment. Do continue to email me here if you want a copy of the spreadsheet, or to find out how you can obtain a copy, and also to ask me anything else. Do ask me to share you on the Facebook group as well, if you want to. You can find it, I think you can search for it on Facebook. It's called Car Finance Tutorials Chit Chat, and it's just an informal, friendly group where we can discuss quotes and anything car finance related. So I hope that was interesting. It certainly was. It certainly pleased me yesterday when I was able to help this chap. And I'll see you next time. Do take care.